Well, well, well. Child, she done got me. That Tasha K, she done got me. She done. I said, I ain't paying for that interview. I ain't paying no money. Hell, I got to pay light bill and cable. Paying no money. Child, I end up swiping that $12 so hard to watch the interview that Tasha K had with Miss Unique, which is Rocky Bivens, Edward Rocky Bivens, aka Latasha Scott, husband of Xscape, mistress. Child, let's get into it. Okay. So I'm gonna do part 1 and part 2. I'm not gonna talk about everything. I'm just gonna talk about the things that stuck out to me. First of all, Miss Unique, what's her name? Foucha, I believe. She's from New Orleans. As soon as I heard her speak, she sounds just like Toya Wright to me. Lil Wayne, first baby mama, Regine mama. And they from New Orleans as well. Not saying all New Orleans people talk alike, but there is a similar cadence there. But anyway, I love her accent. She's a pretty lady, Unique. And she has allegedly been messing with Rocky for 5 years. Yes, Lord. I said, Lord have mercy, Jesus. So she decided to come on Tasha K because Tasha K reported about this. And she was basically coming to Tasha K's channel to beat her ass. But she had security there and everything. I'm like, why do you need security? If you coming to beat somebody else up, don't they need the security? But anyway, Tasha, she decided to have the interview with Sister Unique. Sister Unique has 3 boys, 3 kids. She met, I think it's 3 boys. She met Rocky because Rocky was apparently supposed to work with her middle son. He's a singer. And so I guess Rocky got connections somehow, some way. And so, that's how they met. And then the situation happened. And he apparently never worked with her son. So he basically just, I'm going to work with your son. Basically, that's his way to get in so that he can talk to his mama. My gosh. So that's the little backstory, whatever. And apparently Latasha Scott, she don't know anything. I'm assuming she knows now, but she says that she didn't know nothing. Even though she did a live, which I talked about, and she said that she knows everything. They're in an open relationship. But then she went on Watch What Happens Live and said they're not in an open relationship. They have open communication. Okay, Tasha. So anyway, let me see. Way back when Xscape was getting honored at the Soul Train Awards, and the whole thing was happening with Tasha in the dress and her showing up in the green dress and everybody else having on the bedazzled silver dresses and that whole situation. That's when Unique decided, I'm trying not to sneeze. That's when Unique decided to drop her bomb of a picture that she had with Rocky. And then the internet went crazy, apparently. So she started to talk about certain things with Rocky. And one of the main things she started to talk about was the kids that she had by Rocky. That she did not have by Rocky, excuse me. But she got pregnant by Rocky a couple of times. So baby number 1, she called Timeless, and she's a rapper, by the way. Baby number 1 is called Timeless, and that's the main reason she came to Tasha K, by the way, because excuse me, because Tasha K said something about the ultrasound picture that was fake or something, she said, and so that made her mad, of course. So anyway, baby number 1, the baby was named Timeless Bivens. It's like, child, why y'all be giving these men, these kids' last name. Why y'all be giving these kids these men last name and y'all ain't married? Forget y'all. If we ain't got no damn money then. He taking my last name. Plus, who don't want to be a king? I'm just saying. Now, if you got an ugly last name, then okay. Let them, okay, you can have your daddy last name because I don't like my last name. But, if I got a dope last name, or if I'm the one with the contadas, or if I don't know them or don't like them, it's just a one-night stand situation, you get my name. Anyway, whatever. Let me stop talking about that. I don't want to offend nobody, but I'm just, I'm just talking, child. So, yes. Oh, she talked about that. And basically, Rocky forced the girl into getting a abortion. I think that's how you spell it. Abortion. Forced her into getting that. It's certain stuff you can't say on YouTube no more, so I don't know what I can say and what I can't say. So I get to talking and, this video go from PG-13 to XXXXX real quick. TVMA, RRRR, all of them. NC-17. So, basically, and he, manipulated her. He's just full of manipulation. And by the way, Unykue is not the only one. Tasha K mentioned that apparently some girl wrote her and said that she's been in a 14-year relationship with Rocky. And I'm just like, Lord have mercy, Jesus. But anyway, baby number one, he forced her into getting that. And she's always felt guilty about that. And he even came, after she had it, he came and said, oh, well, I wish you would have kept it. Just still in her head, playing games with her. So after that, she was done with him. So then apparently they reconciled and they went on a Vegas trip together. And he got her pregnant again. And it was just a lot that was happening at the time. He said that, well, if you get pregos again, don't tell me. But I already know, and blah, blah, blah. Just doing that whole mind game stuff. But she ended up miscarrying. And so we move on to baby number 3. Similar situation. Super stressed out. And, it was just a lot that was happening. And she ended up having another miscarriage. So, she went to the doctor, was trying to figure out what was happening, what was going on. And they said it's not always the mom. That's the issue. A lot of times it's the dad, etc. And so, yeah. So she was really emotional and upset about that because she wants her, she wanted to keep her children, which I understand. But there also is something to be said. Well, I understand how a person could think that. I don't understand firsthand for obvious reasons. But there is something to be said about God's timing, and everything happens for a reason. There was a reason that you did not have any kids. By what she called him? Edward Van Bivens. Don't forget the junior. There's a reason. Everything happens for, and she was just talking this whole time, and the fact that she just expected so much loyalty from him when you were the mistress. Like, most of the time, these men don't never leave the wife. No matter how bad they treat them, they still don't ever leave the wife usually. And especially since Rocky's claim to fame, Rocky is Tasha's manager. So that's how he gets paid, through Tasha. So why would he leave Tasha? The fact that it's just, oh Lord, it's awful. I just pray for my nieces. I pray for my goddaughters. I pray for my little cousins. Like, I just pray and just try to help them out and school them with what I can. Because, my God, mental abuse and manipulation is something else. It really is a real life thing. So, yeah. Anyway, let me see. She talked about how she'd been to the studio before with him. She's been to T.I.'s studio when T.I. was there. And apparently Rocky was just walking around with her, holding her hand, etc., all in front of everybody. So I wonder if Tiny knew. I wonder if Tiny knew about this lady. And she just didn't say nothing, or T.I. told her to shut up. I'm sure T.I. went back and told her. Or maybe he didn't, because men do stick together. And Tip has cheated on Tiny in the past. Present and future, allegedly. And she ain't went nowhere. So, I mean, hey, who knows? They could all be together. They've been knowing each other for years and years and years. You know? And so, who knows? Crooks stick together, you know? So, I don't know. I don't know. At the end of the day, you are who your company is. Eventually, you become that. And I mean, you know, if he's showing up with the other woman at T.I. Studios, knowing that T.I.'s wife and Tasha are practically sisters in the same group, and he was cool with it. So, I mean, I don't know. Who else knew? But with that said, Rocky did used to work with R. Kelly back in the day, Robert. And, you know, that whole team, that whole camp, in my opinion, should go down. Because all those grown men, all those grown women, whoever that was around at that time that kept all those secrets and stuff. Child, bye. Let me not get started. So, let me see. Deleted text messages. She said she found out Rocky was talking to one of her friends. I mean, once again, expecting some kind of loyalty when he's cheating on his wife for you. So why wouldn't you think that he would cheat on you for somebody else? That's what I don't get with people. Why people think they got the best stuff. They got the best stuff. They got the bomb. Oh, I can change this person. You can't change nobody that don't want to change. You can't change nobody who don't think that they have a problem. Sometimes people are just crazy. You have to leave their crazy ass where they at. So anyway, let me see. Okay, so we can move on to part 2, child. Let me see. She basically came out with this part 2, did this part 2 interview with Tasha K, because of the Ricky Smiley interview, and then Tasha's Instagram live where she was crying. She said it triggered her some kind of way. I said, girl, bye. We found out at one point she was giving him money and stuff and all that, because Tasha was trying to figure out, why is Rocky taking so much money out of their joint account? You know, basically taking her money and what he doing with it. And so, I guess at one point, Unique started giving him money. How'd that work? Girl. I mean, if you're going to be the mistress, if you're going to be the other woman, if you're going to be all this stuff, like, at least get a house, at least get something out of it, a couple of cars or whatever. And he apparently tried to move her at one point near him and stuff, but, you know, she didn't go for it or whatever. And so, yeah. Oh, it's awful. Okay. So let me see. So she wanted, the main thing with part 2 was that she had this voice recording of Rocky that he left her, and she wanted to reveal it. So she recorded Rocky, he didn't know, and she played the audio, and basically of Rocky saying that, look, Tasha, if Tasha love you, you know, then, you know, I'm sure Tasha gonna say, hey, if she love you, I love her too. Basically saying we can be sister wives in that whole situation. Basically saying that Tasha ain't gonna have no choice but to deal with it. But at this point, I'm gonna tell Tasha about you and who you are, and she's just gonna deal or not deal. Saying all this stuff. All BS. So, apparently Unique has an OnlyFans, which I'm not paying for. She has an OnlyFans where she is dropping even more receipts from Rocky, actual video calls and actual proof that her and Rocky was in a relationship. We don't need that, Unique. We 100% believe you. And no shade, just my opinion. You too old to be wearing blue lipstick. You're too old to be wearing blue lipstick, sis. But hey, whatever. She's a pretty lady, but I'm just saying. At least line it. So it was crazy. He was saying he was in love with her and all that kind of stuff. I said, Lord have mercy. Tasha K revealed that allegedly Rocky has been having relations with his own niece. And apparently the niece's child is by him or whatever. Allegedly, Tasha was supposed to do a interview with the niece. But the niece decided not to come because she got scared, and Rocky is this intimidating kind of person, and so which I can see that, and so she decided not to do that. But what broke the cake was Tasha K revealed that Rocky Bivens has allegedly been having some kind of relationship with a man. Sister Unique couldn't take that. She just fell out. She was just like, what do you mean? Like, she just couldn't take it. That apparently, y'all remember on the Tasha K interview that Rocky did over the phone, briefly, he had mentioned that, have you heard the new news about Todd, Candy's husband, allegedly messing with a transgender woman, and having relations with her? And basically saying, oh, that's the new news and blah, blah, blah. Then he also talked about Tamika and sending videos to him, nude videos and all this kind of foolishness, which is a lie. And, saying that, oh, you haven't heard the new news. So the person that was going to do that was this man that allegedly Rocky has been messing around with. And he decided not to do that once he saw the interviews and stuff. And he called Candy, got in touch with Candy and said, this is not true. Rocky was going to pay me to do that. And he wanted to remain anonymous and blah, blah, blah. But sis was out of it. Unique, she couldn't even finish the interview. She started crying and choking up. And she was just like, I just can't believe it. I was in a whole relationship with a gay man. In which obviously, if that was the case, he would be bisexual, because he still is very much so into women as well. But listen, a manipulator is a manipulator. Whether it's a man or woman or whoever, a person is a user, period. And people will do whatever they need to do to get what they want with whoever holds the cards, whoever holds whatever they want or need at the time. That's who they gonna go through, and they gonna do whatever they got to do to get whatever, and she was very upset about that, in which Rocky's a liar, and Rocky is, like I said, a manipulator, and he just seems awful. My God, Tasha, what you done got yourself into? 28 years? And they also revealed that Rocky said that Tasha allegedly slept with some rapper or singer or whoever, and he haven't fully gotten over that, so that's why he's been cheating. There is something to be said about, men usually don't get over stuff. They don't. It's like they can cheat just from outside of looking in into straight relationships. It seems that the man can cheat left and right constantly. And if the woman decides to take him back, then, it usually becomes a pattern. He continues to do it. But if she makes one mistake and cheat on him, it's a wrap. He done. The whole thing with the ride or die chick, women who will wait on their man, if their man got 5, 10, 12, 20 years in jail, I'm going to wait on him. But if the tables was turned, and if you were the one that was in jail and he was out, do you think that he would wait on you? And by wait, I mean not sleep with nobody else. Let's just be like, come on. Let's talk. It's it's just so many double standards, and it's just so much that goes into it. I'll tell you. But one thing I will say is this. We're in 2023, and it's time for people to realize that when a person cheats, they don't cheat on people that you may think that they will cheat on. Because Unique, the whole time she was talking, she was cool with Rocky cheating with women. She didn't like it, but it's like whatever, it's a woman. But a man is a different thing. And listen, I'm not a woman. And so I can only imagine what that's like and what you may be thinking, etc. I get it. But a lot of that is just not knowing about certain stuff or the community. Some of that is also homophobia. Some of that is just a lot. But don't always think that your man is cheating on you with a woman. You should more. It could be a man. We all know in the black community, being gay is still a thing to a lot of people, and it's still taboo, and it's still not okay, and it's still something that a lot of us have to keep concealed, who we really are, because you don't want to lose your family, your friends, whatever. Some of us don't give a damn, but that's not the case for every black person that's in the community. So as long as you wrap your mind around that, then and just accept cheating as cheating, whether it's with a male or a female, your feelings will be a whole lot less hurt. And just know that you can get an STD from a man or a woman, whoever that man cheats with, your man cheats with. But Unique, he wasn't even your man to begin with. So take what I say and just know that Unique, I don't know what you expected, sis. Now look, I paid my $12. I'm probably gonna unsubscribe because I got enough stuff coming out of my account, and I'll just subscribe whenever I want to see something. But yeah, Unique girl, I don't know. You expected all this loyalty and stuff from him when you knew he was married the whole time and you didn't give a damn. So why should we? Hey, we got the tea. I believe it. And my God, Tasha, I don't know what you're going to do, sis. Tasha, I don't know. I don't know, honey. But God bless you. Tasha, it's multiple women. Multiple women. And a man. Could be multiple men as well. Who knows? Who knows? And then he's sleeping with folks unprotected. Unique done been pregnant by his ass 3 times. This ain't funny, y'all. We're going to pray for Tasha. This video long enough. With that said, I'm Mrchalaki. Mrchalaki on Google+. Follow me at Xscape on Instagram and Twitter. At Xscape89 on Snapchat. Chase King on Facebook. Mrchalaki on Cash App and PayPal. And as always, run me my money or run me my fade. Run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.